Oh yeah, here we go. It's setting it up. Okay. Can anybody see? Are we live? Eee. If you guys are watching and we are live, welcome. We are excited you are here. There's always just a little bit of a delay. Yay! We are live. Awesome. Well, welcome everyone to tonight's live stream to our Beachbody open house. We're so excited to have you here. We are going to give it just a second for all 900 plus of you guys to hop on and join us. We have 61 comments so far, so I would say the party is started. While we wait for everyone to hop on, I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen. We're going to show just a quick, short little video.
How do you turn your body into a 24/7 fat burning machine?
Hey, welcome to Beachbody Studios. Today, I'm taking you in on a sneak peek of my new program, MBF, Muscle Burns Fat. Let's check it out. Stay with me on the tempo, guys. Pick up the energy a little bit. Come on. Reach up, reach up, reach up. Grab those bond ropes. Let's go. Get that determination in your eyes. You're going to need grit to get through this. That's that energy I want to see. That's what I love. Get into it. Ha. You punch. Ha. You fight. Ha. You guys are like a little army. A Megan army. I love it. Let it burn. You guys are almost done with that Mega Minute. Muscle Burns Fat is a high-intensity 3-week program that's designed to build muscle and lose fat. We are going to be lifting heavy. We have circuit training. We have very powerful movements in there. And the music is going to push you to that next level. Every single beat, you're getting a rep done. And then we take it a step further by introducing the next program, MBFA, Muscle Burns Fat Advanced, the next 3-week program that's going to add a whole new layer of difficulty on MBF. So I want you to be building the muscle to raise that metabolism up, and that's how we're going to get results. Make that booty work. Feel that beat. Feel that burn. It's all about gaining muscle, losing fat. That's what we're here for. Big sprint to the finish. You're next. Build muscle, burn fat, MBF. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, are you guys excited and ready to see what we have in store for you tonight? All right, we're going to go ahead and get right into it because I know that you guys are all busy and we appreciate you so much being here and taking time out from your busy schedules. I am your host this evening, and we are going to be talking about who is Team Beachbody, how to get in the best shape of your life now. Does that sound good to anybody? Is anybody here to find out how to get in the best shape of your life now? Not next year, but right now. We're going to talk about the hottest products and workout programs that are on the market today. We're going to talk about 30-day bod groups and how to get started. And we are going to talk about the different affiliate options and coaching options to join us this evening. So my name is Lisa Mohajé, and I am originally from a little tiny corn town in central Illinois. It's funny, I'm from a town very close to Kelsey, who is one of our testimonials this evening, although we never met living there. She's in Chicago and I'm in Atlanta now, but we're from pretty close to the same area, which is crazy. We met through the team. So I'm from a little tiny town, central Illinois, a town of 1,300 people. And I wanted to just kind of share with you guys real quick my personal weight loss story and how I got started with Beachbody. And then later on in the presentation, I'm going to share with you how I went from a bankrupt single mom to working Beachbody full time and just living life to the fullest. So my experience with Beachbody actually started back on VHS days. Is there anyone here that did Beachbody programs? I'm gonna go close my door real quick because my familia is in the other room being all loud. The beauty of working from home. So my fitness journey started on VHS. Is there anyone else who did Beachbody programs on VHS? So I have always struggled with my weight ever since I was a little girl. And probably when I went to college, it was kind of the opposite. Like I got really lean. I think because I was really homesick and lonely. And I was like walking to the gym every day, crying tears. I'm like, I just want to go home. So I would go to the gym and work out. All good, right? Until I had my daughter. I got pregnant when I was 20, so fairly young. And I was good like right after had her, like few weeks after I had her. I had a C-section. Probably, I mean, weeks later, I was at the pool rocking a bikini and proud of it. But that weight slowly started to creep back on. And I was in a very unhealthy marriage, a very unhealthy relationship, a toxic relationship. I don't know if anyone here can relate to that. But I found myself in a depression, and I found myself just really struggling to find myself. It was like I was eating everything bad in the world, all of the bad foods in the world, and I couldn't figure out why I was putting on weight. It was like I was going to Dairy Queen and I was getting this amazing salad, because all salads are healthy, right? I was putting on the croutons and the candied pecans and the blue cheese, and then pouring all of that yummy salad dressing on top and going to bed thinking I was eating healthy, eating a salad. I was eating fried foods, I was eating pizza, and I couldn't figure out why I wasn't losing weight. I would try to work out for like a week and nothing would happen. And then I would try to eat clean, what I thought was eating clean, and nothing would happen. I tried diet pills that ended up like making me shaky and jittery and kind of crazy at work, all of that stuff. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong. Like I was eating all of this bad food. I was coming home from work and literally going to bed at like 8 o'clock because I was just depressed. For me at that time, it was easier to just go to bed than to face my current situation. And so I would get up in the morning, get my daughter ready for work. School kind of is work. I got my daughter ready for work. I got my daughter ready for school. And I was pushed to the limit, that alarm clock. Are there any snoozers on here this evening? I'm a major snoozer. And it was like waiting to that very last minute. And then it was like all chaos broke out. It was like, we gotta go, we're running late. And so, it was like, went through that stress, went to work, picked Tiara up, came home, did the exact same thing, went to bed, depressed, woke up, same thing. And everyone wants to know, like, what was the turning point? Like, what was the turning point that made you decide to do something different, to really commit to losing the weight? So for me, there's a couple of different occasions, and my mom is a huge part of my life. She's also a Beachbody coach. Shout out to my mama. I don't know if she's on here this evening, but I we would shop. I'm a huge shopaholic also. And I remember my mom and we were shopping. We were at Sears and I was shopping for work clothes. And this was in my early 20s. I was working as a secretary in a corn refinery plant. And I was looking for clothes because I had gotten a new job in the law department. And I remember I was putting on these kind of like this, I don't know how the proper, like lima bean green linen pants. And I had the same matching sweater. It was this short sleeve sweater and it was cream and that lima bean green sweater. And I remember I was in the dressing room and the pants didn't fit. It was like I kept going up another size and going up another size. And we all know that there is someone in our life when we've gained weight, it's really awkward for the other person when we say, am I fat? Does my butt look big? And they really don't know how to answer that. It's kind of awkward. And my mom, bless her heart, she was like, it's just the brand. The pants are made different. These pants had elastic waistband in them. And I was in my early 20s and I was like, I'm not buying it this time, Mom. Like, nice try. I know you're trying to make me feel better. But that was kind of one of the defining moments that you can look back on and you're like, oh, I remember that moment like it was yesterday, trying on clothes. I used to hate, as much as I love to shop, I hated to try on clothes at that moment. I know that there's somebody else on here that can relate to that story. The other thing is I just remember being in a small town. Everybody knew everybody, and I was just ashamed. I felt embarrassed of letting myself go. I didn't feel good about myself. I had no confidence. And I would walk like literally out of the grocery store with my head down, like literally looking at the ground. I don't know how I didn't get hit by a car because I was not paying any attention. I was too worried about seeing someone I knew. And I remember someone asking me like, why are you always looking down like when you're walking? And it's because I was ashamed. I didn't want to make eye contact with anybody that I knew. I felt bad about myself. And that was it. Like, it was a really, really dark time in my life where I just wanted to so desperately to change. I wanted to look good. I wanted to feel comfortable in wearing shorts or my bathing suit. And I didn't feel any of those things. Honestly, I hated myself. I would look in the mirror and just cringe. Where some people look in the mirror and they're like, yeah, got it going on. Not me. I refused to look in that mirror when I would be out and about. The other kind of defining moment, and this was like the last moment that really, really started me on my fitness journey. And it was New Year's Eve. My mama, again, wanted to take photos, right? Is there anybody here that like hated, or maybe you hate today taking pictures? Like somebody wants to take pictures of you and your kids and they want to take pictures of you doing this and that. And you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to take a picture. That was me. But nevertheless, I took a picture with my brother on New Year's Eve. And I remember when my mom got the pictures back, and that was it. It was from that moment, like that moment in my life, I saw that picture and I was like, who is that? Like, what happened? I didn't recognize myself. And I wasn't sad anymore, but I became determined because when I looked at that picture and I saw my face, Katie, I know we've talked about this before. She's one of our testimonials coming up. I used to say my face looked like a watermelon. Okay, watermelons are oblong, and I'm just going to say my face was like a honeydew melon. And from that moment on, I decided enough was enough. I did not want to feel like that anymore. Like the pity party was over. And it was time to do something about it because we go through phases with our emotions, right? And at that moment, it was like, no, I am done. I am sick and tired of feeling like this. I am ready to take control of my life. And that's what I did. And I started with a program called Power 90. And it was about 4 months, a little less than 4 months. I lost 38 pounds. And that was the beginning of my fitness journey. It was when I did fitness and nutrition that the weight started to come off. And when I say I lost 38 pounds in 4 months, it didn't feel like it was coming off fast enough, right? Like sometimes you might lose like that first week, you lose like 5 pounds and you're like, yeah, I got this. I could do this. And then the next week you go and you lose a half a pound. And then the next week, maybe you weigh yourself and you've lost 2 pounds, right? Only 2 pounds. But when you add those up and you stay consistent, then you can look back and you can see your results and you can see your progress and see how amazing you're doing, but you have to keep going. And I think for me, the difference was having that complete system and program to follow. So there was no guesswork. It was already taken out for me. All I had to do was plug in and follow the plan. Is there anybody here tonight looking for a plan? I know there's a few of you on. All right, so I'm going to talk about who is Beachbody and the history, okay? Beachbody has been around since 1998. We are still in the beginning phases of everything, but we're still established, right? So Beachbody was founded by Carl Daikeler and John Congdon on the beach in Santa Monica, one of my favorite places. I love Santa Monica so much. It's so beautiful there. And I've gotten to go because of Beachbody. But it founded on the beach in Santa Monica by two just like down to earth guys, right? Like they just had this idea, like, let's start this fitness company and help people get healthy and fit. Let's help people live healthier, more fulfilling lives. So this is just kind of a brief timeline of highlights. I mentioned I started with Power 90. Anybody here do P90X, maybe Turbo Jam? Those were some of our original programs that started. And you can see Beachbody, like they don't quit. They constantly come out with new programs. They're improving, they're innovating, like they're keeping up with the trends. And Team Beachbody actually wasn't founded until 2007, when prior to Facebook, Beachbody had messenger boards, and they saw people encouraging each other and cheering each other on and recommending. And so they decided, why not start a network where we can actually incentivize people for sharing? Kind of like if you have gone to a restaurant lately, anybody been to a good restaurant lately and you recommended it to a friend? I know right now, like with everything going on, we're really excited when we get to go somewhere, right? And you recommended this restaurant, but you didn't get paid for it. And so Beachbody, same thing, was like, you know what, these people are recommending our products, let's pay them for it. And so it naturally, organically happened. And you can just see how it has evolved from there. Shakeology came out in 2009. And the 21-day fix was another signature program. I mean, I love Beachbody because there's always something hot. There's always something new that they're coming out with. Beachbody on Demand. I will say when Beachbody on Demand came out, which is our virtual streaming system, I was like, I like my DVDs. I like putting the DVD in the DVD player. There was something about it. And then that Beachbody music would come on. Dun, 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 dun. You guys know, you guys old school people know what I'm talking about. They don't even play that music anymore, which is kind of sad. But Beachbody on Demand came out and I was like, I'm going to use my DVDs. Let me tell you, those DVDs are in the basement in a box collecting dust because Beachbody on Demand is so convenient. You have access to 1,400 different workouts at your fingertips from your cell phone, your computer, your laptop, TV. We'll talk about that more, but it's just been a complete game changer. And I'm so glad Beachbody didn't wait until 2020 and they started in 2015, because look at what is going on in our world today. Everybody is at home working out because they can't go to gyms or they're scared to go to gyms. So Beachbody was, again, ahead of the trend and did it. Which of these programs, by the way, guys, have you done? Which is your favorite? Like, what is your soulmate workout? What makes Beachbody unique, right? We are the complete package. So I really don't know of any other company out there on the market that's doing what we do, right? There's nutrition companies out there. There's some fitness companies out there, but Beachbody is the total package. We're nutrition, community, support, and of course, fitness. So fitness, nutrition, community, and support. You know, everybody starts at 3 o'clock on the clock, right? Everybody starts at the top. So we really, truly are the total package, starting with fitness, Beachbody on demand. Like I said, you can stream your workouts from anywhere. There's somebody out there watching that's on vacation right now that streamed their workout from the campground or, you know, by their lake or in the cabin or in their hotel. You can work out anywhere. Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, computer, laptop, cell phone, you name it, you've got it. And there's over 60 different workout programs that you can choose from. So there's literally something for everyone. If you like dance, if you like sporty, if you want yoga, if you have a injury and maybe you need a modifier, there's something for everybody. Like they've really eliminated any excuse with all of these different workouts. You don't have enough time? Okay, no problem. 10-minute trainer. Everybody's got 10 minutes, right? Or maybe you're looking for a more intense workout. Maybe you've got like more intense goals and you need to do a longer program. Like seriously, there is something for everyone. And let's talk about meal plans because it's fitness and nutrition. They go hand in hand. There's meal plans for every single program. There's even a program that your kids can plug into with snack ideas and meal plans for your kids. So there's literally something for everyone. But meal plans are so important because you've all heard that great abs are made in the kitchen, right? And that is where Shakeology comes into play. Who here loves their Shakeology? And let's talk about Shakeology really quick and how to win some prizes. Anybody on here tonight want to win some prizes? I bet there's a few people. All right, so we're giving away Shakeology samples. We're giving away Recover samples. We're giving away Energize samples, like little packs. We've got 2 sample packs that you're going to get to try everything pretty much. So you're going to want to put in the comments, what are your fitness goals right now? And what is your toughest meal of the day that you struggle with? Breakfast, dinner, lunch. So that's how you're going to win there's 2 lucky winners that are going to win some samples of Shakeology, snack bars, Energize, Recover, Bevy. I love my Bevy. We're going to talk about that in a second. So if you want to win those prizes, what are your fitness goals and what is your toughest meal that you struggle with? So let's talk about Shakeology. You guys that are on, your coaches, you've been drinking Shakeology. What is your favorite flavor of Shakeology? I want to know. Guys, this is limited edition. I'm going to put this on the black market right now. Who is looking for some peppermint mocha Shakeology? Bids going now. Just kidding. I'm saving this for myself because it's my favorite right now. But I've been drinking Shakeology, guys, for 11 years, almost 11 years. And I drink chocolate straight for about 4 years. So I love all of them, but I just like to try new ones and different recipes and things like that. But Shakeology is the ultimate meal replacement shake. It's not a snack. Like you're straight up replacing a meal. It's got everything your body needs that cannot get from whole foods. It's your vitamins, minerals, probiotics, phytonutrients, digestive enzymes, probiotics, prebiotics. Right now, we are facing like a pandemic. We are in a pandemic where now more than ever, it is so important to fuel your body with the best ingredients possible. And there is nothing else out there like Shakeology. That's all natural. You can't get it. Just some examples of a survey that we've done through Shakeology. I'm not going to read through all of these, but I will say that second one, guys, I don't know if you noticed, I got a lot of energy. I'm on East Coast time. It's late. Trust me, after this webinar, I'm going to crash for sure. Just kidding. But increased energy. Is there anyone that like maybe like at 3 o'clock, you're like, oh my gosh, I need a siesta. I'm so tired. You have no energy. Is there anyone on here? Don't, you guys, we are close. We are friends here. We are all friends. Is there anyone that struggles with irregularity? Comment in the chat right now. We want to know. Maybe not. You can keep some of that to yourself. But you see how awesome Shakeology is and how it really works. You see that last one, 92nd to last, 92% believe Shakeology is money well spent. 97% believe it's a smart investment in your health. All right, hottest product. So a lot of people know of Shakeology, but they don't know about some of the other products that Beachbody has to offer. And these are just a couple, like these are just a small handful of what else Beachbody has. The 3-day refresh is a 3-day cleanse. You actually get to eat, and you get to eat a lot of food, and it's only 3 days. And I typically lose like 5 to 7 pounds in 3 days. Like, if you got a wedding coming up, you've got a special event, you've got to get into that bathing suit, maybe you hit a plateau, maybe you just want to jumpstart your new program, that is a great one. And then I love everything on here, so I'm just going to pick a couple. Bevy just came out. It is our all natural tea supplement. It helps you feel full and also fights cravings. So it helps you lose weight in a positive way. It supports your weight loss positively. It is all natural and it tastes good too. Like, are you team pomegranate or team berry? Or I'm sorry, pomegranate berry or team lemon? I'm pomegranate berry all the way. All the way. I love it. It's really, really good stuff. So here's the thing with Beachbody. Who is it for? It really is for everybody. It is for real people because real people get real results. You don't have to be fit from day one. You don't have to be a fitness expert. Like literally all you have to do is plug in. Maybe you're a wife, maybe you're a mom, maybe you are a dad, maybe you're a grandma, maybe you're a college student watching this evening. Anybody can do these programs because the guesswork is already taken out for you. Like all you got to do is show up and do the work. Like real people and real results. So speaking of real results and real people, are you ready to hear from some other real people besides myself? I bet you are. So we're going to hear from my good friend, Nicole Potty, who is all the way in Canada. And I believe she is an hour ahead of me on the East Coast time. So are you guys ready for the hottie potty? Let's see. Are you unmuted?
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
You can't call me that and expect me not to laugh and giggle. That's who my husband is in my phone. So, hi guys. Thank you so much for popping in tonight. I know that this is your time and for you to choose to be here is fantastic. So I have been given the very easy task to share with you 2 of my absolute favorite products that honestly I will not go a day without taking. The first thing is I take Energize, which is our pre-workout, and it's in the picture right there. I take this every single stinking day and maybe a double decker when I'm gonna do a cardio. This, if I have to explain it to you in, I guess, ordinary terms, because that's how I like people to speak to me. We're not about that complicated life. What it does is it makes your body think that you are not working as hard as you actually are. So your body's like, I need to just go a little bit more. So for me, I have found that I can jump higher, I can squat lower, I can last longer. My energy is boosted through the roof when I take this stuff about 20, 25 minutes before my workout. It's great because I put it on ice and I sip on it while I'm reading a book or while I'm wrangling my children, whatever. And within 20 minutes, I am ready to go. And it's something that I will never ever skip again because I have noticed the heart rate go up and the calorie burn is way more when I take this product as opposed to when I don't. And I've tried other pre-workouts before and they have made me shaky and they have made my heart, palpitate, and I just haven't felt well. But with this one, it gives me the energy I need. I do my thing and then I don't get that like drop, that crash that others have made me feel. So you will not see this mama teach a group fitness class or do especially a cardio without taking this magic juice. So that is one thing, staple in my cupboard every day. The next thing that I take that I have, like, I will cry if for some reason we lose this product, is collagen. Our collagen is phenomenal. You guys, I'm going to get super personal with you, but that's the point, because Lisa said we are all friends here. I used to get, are you ready? I used to get these like gross, huge red sore pimples on my neck, like everywhere. They were sore, they were massive, and they were embarrassing. And I couldn't get rid of them. I had no idea what was going on. So I thought, okay, the products came out. I'm a coach. I have to try it. You guys, boom, fell in love. I've been on it now since it came out, so over a year. And I maybe get one of these painful, gross pimples on my neck, maybe one every like 4 months. So you betcha, if I don't have to put my chin down and hide my neck, or honestly cry if my kids hug me too tight because it hurts, I am going to take it. So Energize and collagen are in Hottie Potty's cupboard every day, every day.
Love it. You kind of scared me there. You're like, I got these red pimples. I was like, oh no, where's she going?
They were so painful and huge and everywhere, but not no more.
I can't imagine. You're so beautiful. You have a beautiful complexion. So that must be from the collagen.
Collagen. Look at these nails, girl.
All right. Next up is Katie, also known as Katie. Are you ready?
I am. Hello. All right, guys. So as you can see, I am a busy mom of twins. I have twin girls and a autistic son. Life is pretty crazy. And when I started my journey, I was training my 3-year-old son at the time. But I always bring it back, back to the potty talk. I always bring it back to weight loss being like potty training. Now I'll wait for the laughs a little bit, but it's true, because you have to be ready. You have to have all of the special tools. You have to have your potty seat. You have to have your stool. You have to have the little Cheerios to aim for in the potty. You have to have the tools. You have to have the support. You have to have your cheerleaders. Your mom and dad are there to answer questions. Your mom and dad are there to cheer you on and support you. Weight loss is the same thing. And Beachbody gives it all. If you are ready, Beachbody has the tools. Beachbody has BOD. Beachbody has Shakeology. Beachbody has the meal plans. Beachbody has all of the tools for you for your weight loss. And Beachbody and this team are your support and your cheerleaders. My girls were 9 months old, and I saw a picture, big old watermelon face, like Lisa said. When they were 9 months old, they were crawling in different directions. I couldn't keep up with them. I needed a change. I was ready for a change. And Beachbody and this team and my coach and the support system that I got helped me get my change and lose almost 65 pounds. And that was 10 years ago. So if you are ready to get your potty training pants off and lose that weight, we are here for you.
Are you ready? I love it. I love the potty analogy. Thank you both, Katie and Nicole, for your amazing testimonials. You guys are awesome. You rock. So one of the things that Katie just led us directly into is our 30-day BOD groups. What is a BOD group? It is where you're going to find support, motivation, accountability. It's where you can actually track your workouts. You can track your water intake. You can see what other people are doing. You can keep track, like, hey, did your success partner work out today? Because you'll be able to see if they worked out. You guys can have like a little competition or just some good old motivation and support. It's friendships, it's fun, there's prizes, there's tips. It's just something that really sets Beachbody apart, that you're going to want to be a part of, because you can do this on your own. You can, but why do it on your own when you can be a part of a community, a sisterhood, if there's any men on there, brotherhood, brohood, I don't know. You can be a part of it. Like, we're a family, a community, support, and it's really the missing piece to help you get real results and to not just make it a destination, but a full journey, because it is your lifestyle. It is your journey. You have to keep going. You can't just stop with one workout program, then go back to eating and not working out, eating bad foods and all that stuff. So what are the options to get started as a customer? So there's a couple of different options to get started, and maybe you just want to do fitness only. You can do Beachbody on Demand for $99, and that includes a year's worth of access to Beachbody on Demand. That includes the 1,400 different workouts and the meal plans. You're not going to get access to MBF, Muscle Burns Fat. We watched the video of the new workout program that just launched. That is so awesome. I know there's some people that have already gotten incredible results. It's amazing. And the thing with Muscle Burns Fat and that package, where you get fitness and nutrition, you actually get access to two of our signature nutrition programs. So 2B Mindset and the Ultimate Portion Fix. Like, typically those are sold separately for $160. You get your choice of Shakeology, you get a nutrition guide, you get a shaker cup. Hello. You get weekly meal plans, daily tips, of course, the accountability and support group. And you get the BOD ropes, which are basically jump ropes with the center cut off. They're like short jump ropes. They're amazing. You need those BOD ropes, get those results. And that really is the best value. Like, you're saving $585. Well, it's valued at $585 and you're getting it for $160. Like, that's insane. That is an incredible deal. And it just makes sense if you're serious about getting results to do fitness and nutrition, because we talked about that, how fitness and nutrition go hand in hand. So let's take some time now to talk about coaching and what are the perks of coaching, why you want to be a coach, what is it, who can be a coach, all that good stuff. So Beachbody coaching is like the ultimate side gig. So I don't have to remind you guys what we are facing right now, what we're in the middle of. Millions of people are out of work. Tomorrow is uncertain, regardless of a pandemic or not. Tomorrow is not guaranteed, right? So maybe you're looking for that ultimate side gig. Maybe you're looking to make a few extra $100 a month. Like, I just wanted $100 a month, guys, because when I signed up, I was bankrupt. Stay to the end because I want to share with you that story. It's your ultimate side gig. If you've considered doing Uber, you've considered doing Share a Cart, or Instacart, or you've thought about going and, getting a job at Walmart or wherever and taking time away from your family, this is the opportunity for you to do that, partnering with the #1 brand. Like, Beachbody is the #1 brand in the industry. Everybody has heard of at least one Beachbody product program. You get 25 to 40% commissions. You get a 25% discount on all products. You have the opportunity to get your products paid for. So if you're wanting to drink Shakeology and you want your coach to help you get those products paid for, that's what we do. That's why you're here. We want to help you get your products paid for, build that side gig, whatever it is. It's exciting. It's fun. Why not? You have the opportunity to earn vacations. We have an annual summit where we get to see each other live in person. Nicole is all the way in Canada. I've seen her multiple times. Like, I've been able to wrap my arms around her and squeeze her tight and tell her how much I love her. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, this is our family. Like, it's your family. If you've felt lonely and you felt like you're missing that tribe and that connection, like, this is what we're talking about. It's real. It's the real deal. It's your opportunity to build your dream from home and not take time away from your family, not have to get in the car and drive somewhere and spend time away, like that precious time. That's like one of the things that you can never get back. So who are coaches? Well, you've just heard from two of us, three of us total. You're going to hear from one more here in just a second, but coaches are real people. We are just people who not necessarily fit from day one. Like I would say probably the majority of us are not fit from day one. And it doesn't mean you have to have a perfect body. It doesn't mean you have to be a personal trainer or a nutrition expert or fitness expert. We are moms, dads, brothers, sisters, wives, husbands, grandmas, grandpas, kids that just want to be healthy and fit, that just want to take advantage of getting our products paid for and helping other people, inspiring other people, and even building a side gig or building a six-figure full-time income. Like the opportunity is completely up to you, whatever you want to get out of it, right? Because not everybody wants the same thing. We're all different. So it's whatever your goals are, wherever you're at in your journey right now, and where you want to be in your journey 6 months, a year, 5 years from now. Why Beachbody right now? I already said Beachbody is the #1 company in the industry of fitness, nutrition, and weight loss programs. I think what makes us stand apart is the real results. So like when you got sent the link to join us this evening, you probably saw like a whole bunch of transformation stories, right? Those are real results. Those aren't made up. They're not Photoshop. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of testimonials from Beachbody because it's real, because it works. We are going to reach over $1 billion in annual sales. And Beachbody is on fire. Like we are on fire and it's not stopping, guys. Like the fire is just getting lit and it's going to be like an inferno. So Beachbody's on fire. Everybody's looking for at-home workout options where it's safe, the convenience of their own home. Beachbody On Demand subscribers surpassed 2 million people streaming in one day. Like that is a lot of people. And Beachbody is growing. Like we're in the US, obviously we're in Canada, and we're also in the UK. And just a couple months ago, we launched in France. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Like we're just getting started. And the time is now. Like this is the right time. And you want to be on the right time of things, right? Because the health and wellness industry is only going up. It is only growing from here. And it will continue to grow as people make their health and wellness a priority. And that is exactly where Team Beachbody is on path right now with that industry. So you're positioning yourself to capitalize on the growth of a $1 trillion industry. Everybody needs to be healthy and fit. So the other option, guys, to joining us this evening is to become a coach affiliate. Becoming a coach affiliate is the opportunity to, my puppy's open to the door. I can hear people going on out there. Become an affiliate, earn your products free, or start that side gig, right? We've already talked about this, and go all in. We want to see you get started from day one, set up for success. And this is the package that is like the absolute best value. It's valued at $625, and it's basically everything you saw in the fitness and nutrition slide on the other slide, except it waives that $40 coach signup fee. So there's typically a $40 coach signup fee that is waived. You can actually start your business for free. The $40 is waived. After that, it's only $15 a month to own your own business. Do you know how much it is to start a McDonald's or to start a KFC or to start a gas station or to start any other business out there? I'm going to tell you, it's way more than $160 or $15 a month to maintain your business. Like, not to mention, it's a tax write-off. I mean, it just makes sense that if you're going to do the fitness and nutrition, if you want to be a part of this, to get started with this package, because you're going to be ready to go from day one. It's a killer deal, like $160, a one-time fee of $160 to get all of this. And then you can choose what products you want to continue after, but you can't join a gym for $160 a year. You can't get personal training sessions for $160 a year. Like, it's just not even like, this just makes sense. Like, it's a no-brainer. So we're going to hear from Kelsey Nelson. Kelsey is, as you can see, has an amazing transformation, and I'm excited for you guys to hear from her.
All right. Thanks, Lisa. Hey guys, my name is Kelsey Nelson and I live in the Chicago area. Is anyone else that's on the call on live, or is anyone else from Chicago? So I've been married for 7 years and we have 2 little girls. This one in the picture is actually, she's my oldest now, but she was 6 weeks in that picture and she's so tiny. She just turned 3 on Monday. I can't even believe it. So before Beachbody, I was a yo-yo dieter and chronic exercise quitter. And even with the odds stacked against me, I was able to build this business and leave the corporate world to be home full-time with my babies. So when I first started coaching, I was about 5 pounds down into my first 30-pound weight loss journey. So I've lost 30 pounds 3 times with Beachbody products. And so this was before kids. This was before Zoe and Kin. So from the outside, I was 5 pounds down. I definitely was not what you would think of when you hear the term coach, okay? I had 0 background in fitness. I had 0 background in nutrition, but all I knew is that I freaking felt amazing. And I was so excited about my pants fitting again, okay? I was so excited that my pants finally fit again, and everyone needed to know that my pants fit, okay? So I was a little intimidated at first calling myself a coach when I wasn't even close to my goal. But what I found was that people were inspired by my journey. So by me showing up imperfectly as a beginner and working to get healthy, they were able to look at me and see themselves as a beginner and say, well, shoot, like if Kels can do this, if she can do this, I can do it too. So I just kept sharing what I loved and referring people to do what I was doing. And legit, that's how I grew my business. That gave me the freedom to walk away from my full-time job and not miss 1 second of my babies growing up. So like most of you on this call, my life is freaking full. So I don't know if you're busy, you can raise your hand. Like if you're not busy, you can tell me like what it is that you're doing, because I don't want to be this busy either, but I don't have big chunks of time to devote to pouring into like growing my business. But what I found is that I don't have to have a lot of time. So I work in what I call my nooks and crannies of my day. So like when I worked full time, I hustled during my lunch hour. And now that I'm home full time, I hustle during nappy hour. I get to live life first and work second. So earlier today, just a quick story, while my youngest was napping, I was hustling during nappy hour, and my oldest, Kinley, was outside playing, and she came inside running and screaming, and she was like, Mommy, the moon is outside. It's out in the sky. Will you come jump on the trampoline with me and try and catch it? And my heart exploded. Like here I am hustling during nappy hour, chasing after my goals, my big dreams, and shooting for the moon, as people like to say. And she legit wanted to go grab it. So what did I do? I put down my work because my life comes first. And I freaking went outside because I have the energy and I'm super fit because of these programs. And I went and jumped on the trampoline with her. And that's what this business is all about for me. It's about living life as my happy, healthiest, and most energetic self for my babies, chasing big goals in the nooks and crannies of my day, and legit shooting for the moon. Because like they say, even if you miss, you land among the stars.
Oh, I love that. I take a nappy hour too.
Me too.
Hey. Yeah, when you're a full-time coach and you're at home, you're the boss, you're in control of what you do. And so I take a nappy hour. I take a nappy hour almost every day myself. Guys, stay with us. I know we've got so much information to share with you, and we're just about finished. I just want to share with you guys, you know, my my story as well as with the business and how it's impacted my life. And I am someone that has lived in public housing. I've been on public aid. I went through a divorce when I met my coach Christina Sullins in February 2009. I was in the process of going through that toxic relationship that I talked about in the beginning. I had finally made the decision that enough was enough. I wanted to take control of my life. And so I was in the process of going through a divorce. I met Christina in February. I didn't sign up as a coach until July. I watched her all that way because I was dealing with life, right? I was trying to figure things out, get myself figured out. And, I was dealing with coming home and the power was turned off or the water was turned off. I didn't have money to start this business. I didn't have the money. I was struggling to keep the house, to not let the house be foreclosed, because all of those bills that were established under two incomes were now just under mine as a secretary working in that refinery plant. And it was like I knew I had to do something different, and I didn't necessarily know what, but I knew I'd watched other people do these parties and jewelry and candles and all the things that I love, but I didn't have time for that. And I didn't have the money to buy these big fancy kits. So for me, it was like I had a birthday. I used my birthday money and got signed up. And I just thought if I made $100 a month, that would make a difference. Because at that time, guys, I didn't have money to even go to McDonald's. Like I remember scrounging around the car, like trying to find 70 cents to get a McDonald's hamburger, or, coming home from work and the water was turned off or the power was turned off, and having to tell your kid like, hey, I'm sorry, you can't take a shower tonight. Like, has anybody else ever had to deal with that? Like, it's heart-wrenching to be at the grocery store and you get to the cash register and all this stuff that you and your kids picked out, you get there and you don't have enough money in your account, and you look at those little eyes and that little face and have to tell them, sorry, I can't get it today. So that's where I was at. And it was like, if I just made $100, that somehow that $100 a month would just make the biggest impact in my life. And it was like I got signed up and thought, well, nobody's going to sign up with me. I don't know anybody. I'm in this small town. I've never sold anything, let alone speak in front of somebody, like give a presentation. Are you kidding me? And I fell in love with the business. I was alone. I was so lonely. I was just looking for friendship. I was looking for that community, and I got so much more than I bargained for. After I signed up as a coach, I had two sides going on. It was like I had all these amazing things happening and I had all these not so amazing things happening. What do you want to hear first? The good or the bad? Well, well, I'll start with the bad first, right? And then we can finish with a bang. On the bad side, it was like I had gotten divorced, and shortly after that, my grandma passed away, and I was trying to get out of this house because I couldn't afford the mortgage. It was like I was constantly going to my mom's work, borrowing money, which, insert knife, twist. And it was like my dad's name was on that mortgage. So I was like, there is no way I'm foreclosing on this house. And I was getting foreclosure notices. I had to pull my daughter out of her private school and put her into a different school. Her dad was not being supportive. It was like not picking her up and not spending time with her. So I had all of that going on. And then it was like my other grandma passed away. And then my ex-husband filed for bankruptcy. So what did that mean? All of those bills that were now ours all fell on my shoulders. They were now my responsibility. And I didn't have the money. I finally sold my house. I was in a dark, dingy apartment. I was sleeping on a mattress on the floor. But man, I was so determined to do something. And even though I had to file for bankruptcy myself, I remember going to work and someone saying, like, how are you so positive with all of this crap going on in your life? And I can look back. I remember I was like, being able to look back a few years later and knowing why I was able to be so positive, because for the first time in my life, I was doing something I could be proud of. I was doing something that I was excited to be a part of. I had a support system. I had a community that I felt like I was just all of a sudden I had these amazing friends and cool people, cool people that I wanted to be like. And so for me, it was like this business is something that God placed in my life, like at a very specific time where today I can look back, like if this hadn't happened, when my job, my full-time job was eventually eliminated, and it was okay because at that point I had already tripled my full-time income. So when my job was eliminated, I was like, it's okay. Go ahead and give me severance. And this single mom is going to take this job and say, see ya. So I quit my full-time job. And this business has been my full-time income now for 9 years. So I was able to quit my full-time job in less than 2 years and do this full time. And just remembering the day that I quit and the day that I no longer had to send Tiara to daycare. She was 12 by then, but she did go to after school care and things like that. No more school functions that I had to miss because I was there for her. And that very first day that I retired in my 30s, that very first day where she walked out of school and she had her backpack on, and she was like 12 years old, and I'm like, just like tears of joy and so giddy and so happy to see her come out and be there for her. And she's like, really, Mom? Really? But guys, this is the amazing opportunity that Beachbody is. So whether you're looking for more family time, you're looking for more income, you're looking to get healthy and fit, you're looking for that community and support, like Beachbody is the total package. And here again are the different membership options that you can get started right now tonight. Get with the person that invited you and let them know which of these options you're interested in, what works best for you. Because at the end of the day, this is about you. Like, you've heard from 4 of us this evening. You've heard from 4 different stories, but at the end of the day, it's about you and your family and what works best for you and what you're looking to get out of it. Like, we're not here to pressure you or make you do anything. We want you to do what's best for you. So maybe it's option 1, and that's the Beachbody on Demand, the $99 for the year. Maybe it's option 2 or 3, the fitness and nutrition. But my question is, are you going to do the fitness and nutrition option number 2, or are you just going to go ahead and do number 3? Because it just makes sense to get your products paid for, and we can help you do that very easily. Get your products paid for. Everybody likes free, right? Is there anybody here who doesn't like free? I don't think so. So option number 3, becoming a coach affiliate, to me is a no-brainer. It just makes sense. Like, try it, get with the person that invited you here tonight. Let them know, like, you're ready to get started. Like, we're going to hold your hand. So whether you want to walk, we're going to walk with you, or if you want to run, we're going to run with you. But the most important thing is that you get started and that you get plugged into our team system, which is off the chain. We just launched it just a few weeks ago, and already the team is exploding. So I just want to ask you guys something to really think about right now, where you're at in your life today. Like, what would you do with an extra $100 a week? $400 a month? What would you do with an extra $500 a week? I'll be honest, when I saw this slide, when I first signed up, I clicked off. I was like, well, I'm never going to get to the point where I earn an extra $1,000 a week, but if I can make an extra $500, I can do that, right? Where are you at in your life, and how would this positively impact your life right now? If I handed you a $500, what would you do with that? What would that go towards? How would that impact your family? And what if it's an extra $1,000 a week, an extra $4,000 a month? What would you do with that money? Would that make a difference? I bet it would. All right, guys. So just wrapping this up, if what you're doing today isn't going to get you to where you want to go, then it's time to do something different. And if you don't do something different, Nothing different is ever going to change. You're going to be in the same exact spot unless you make a decision to do something different. So we want to make sure that you get with the person that invited you to tonight. Let them know how excited you are. Are you guys excited? Because I know we're all excited that you're here and that you participated. Make sure that you comment with those the giveaway questions. What are your fitness goals? What is your toughest meal of the day? Tag your coach that invited you. Let them know that you're on here. And welcome to the team, guys. We cannot wait to meet you and just cheer you on and see all of your success every step of the way, because you guys are going to do amazing. Katie, Nicole, Kelsey, thank you guys so much for being a part of tonight's presentation. You guys crushed it, and I know everyone was super inspired and loved hearing from you guys this evening. So that concludes our presentation, and we're just have a great night, everyone.